With the right supplies and a warm ambiance, and evening up the canyon can be a festive activity this winter and a memory your family won't soon forget. Cammy Fuller is here to share how she creates a fun and memorable Swiss-themed outdoor picnic for her family. Thanks for being here, Cammy. This is gorgeous, your display. I can't imagine this being packed up into these beautiful mountains, but we do. We live in such a beautiful place. We tend to stay inside. You're saying it's time to get out.
It's time to get out, especially in the winter, because the mountains are one of our best assets that we have here in Utah. And not only that, but to stave off the winter blues, picnics are not just for the summer. It's even better to get outside and do all the cozy things outside.
Get outside, she says. Actually, I love this point. You said you guys like to do this when you go cut down your Christmas tree.
Yes, we do. We get a permit. And we go get the permit, and we go cut down our Christmas tree. And this has been a tradition that we've done for a long time, and it's my favorite Christmas tradition. But this does not need to be limited to strictly the holidays. You can do this all through the winter, and yeah, it's a great time.
Okay, so you're saying for this picnic, you did a Swiss theme, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love Swiss days in Midway. I love that whole thing. But you're saying these are just basic supplies. So how did you add the Swiss to this?
Well, if you have a theme, it really can help you in the grocery store to channel your idea. And if you want something that's going to be extra special, it helps to have that theme. If it's, fondue, this is something, and Trader Joe's sells one as well, that is so convenient, and it's a fraction of the cost, and it's just heat. It's just heated up.
It's just heated up.
In a fondue pot.
Oh, it's heavy.
Right.
Look at that big block of cheese.
And this is another one that I found at Harmon's.
Okay, and you just bought the fondue set?
And this fondue pot is fantastic because all it needs are tea lights.
Oh,
so
you can pack this up easily.
Yes, absolutely. And I can share all the sources of where I find all the things, but I only had to go to 2 stores to get everything. But with that focus, it's easy to pick out, okay, the drink, the bratwurst, the Toblerone candy bar, the croissants. It just becomes easy and fun.
I also loved in your notes that you're saying you don't have to go buy all this new stuff. Maybe pick a theme that you already have a lot of things for. You're saying you can borrow, you can thrift.
Absolutely. And you can raid your own pantry.
Raid your own pantry.
With the crackers and the cheese and your refrigerator for the fruit. And not only that, but the vintage picnic wear I love. And
it's so
you can find it at thrift stores and at antique malls. But even better, go visit those grandparents. And they have stuff, I'm sure, that it reminds you of just yesteryear, right? Of a simpler time, a time to disconnect from technology and get out. And I'm sure your grandparents would be thrilled to let you
use it, and also just like for it to be used in general, right?
Absolutely.
I think sometimes we pack away those things, but they're special. We want them to be used. I love that tip. Okay, so we're on site. What do we do now?
Well, the first thing, when you're packing your picnic baskets, you always put the heavy things in first. That's pretty obvious. But my best tip is to always remember to put either your blanket or your tablecloth on the top of the basket. So when you're setting up, it's just the first thing that comes out.
That's so smart.
And then you just go from there. And don't forget a cutting board.
That's so smart.
And your firewood, absolutely.
Your firewood.
You got to have a fire.
So you're doing a fire. What does your setup look like outside?
Well,
we're seeing a few pictures here.
Good. We have a little solo stove, and you don't even need to have that if you don't. And plop down your tailgate of your truck or your car, whatever, and you don't even have to put it on the ground. Just use your car, and the most important thing is just get out there and to do it.
To get out and do it. I love that. I told you, hint, hint, I'm going to send this to my husband. I don't necessarily want to do all of this, but if he wants to do it for me, hint, hint, you can send this to your husbands. This is a fun date night family activity. Absolutely. I love this. Cammy, where can we find more from you?
On my Instagram, which is Hazels_house, and that's where I just share my tips, my creativity with our family, and the styling projects that I do.
I can tell you're good at it. This is so fun. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much.